This is a cherry plum, and a cherry plum is a cross between one of these and one of these, a cherry and a plum. Yes, that's right. And this is really interesting to me because there has been, for a really long time, something called a pluot or an apium, which is a cross between a plum and an apricot. You probably have heard of those. But this is a fairly new thing. But it makes sense because cherries, plums, apricots, these are all part of the Prunus genus. These are related to each other, so they do hybridize together. You can naturally take a plum and an apricot and cross them together, and you can do that with a cherry as well. It's not so simple though. I don't believe that this is like 50-50 a plum and a cherry, because I think it's not so easy. I think it's probably going to take like a lot of combinations of different things, a lot of mad science, crossing different cherries and different plums together so they hybridize. It's probably something like that. And this, by the way, is something that's available just like at supermarkets now. Here's the container. This is from the Verry cherry plum company. There's another company as well that I forget the name of that also is out and about right now. So you can actually get this at the supermarket. They're not a sponsor. If this is terrible, I will tell you if it's terrible. This was actually given to me by Michael. My friend Michael just found some at a supermarket and bought me some.
Like some people, they make videos where they eat like whole Carolina Reapers and stuff like that. But you know, there's also like news articles of people dying or ending up in the hospital from doing that.
You didn't tell me that before we did the pepper show.
Fine.
Thank you, Michael. And you guys watching at home probably just want to see me eat this thing, so let's do it. Well, tell you one thing. That is delicious. It's really, really good. But that tastes like a plum more than anything else. That tastes like a really, really nice, sweet, flavorful, nicely tart plum. But with a hint of cherry. There is a touch of a cherry taste in there. You can taste the cherry in there. But if you were to hand this to somebody and say, what is this? You know, just take a bite out of this piece of fruit, like blindfolded, they'd probably say it's a plum. It's more of a plum than it is a cherry, but yeah, little note of cherry in there. But yeah, let's break this down. Let's do it properly. The sweetness is pretty high. I'd give that a 7 out of 10 on sweetness. It's got a nice little tart bite to it too. Maybe a it's not as much as like an orange, maybe like a 3 out of 10 on tartness. Pretty well balanced, nice, cute, adorable little size. It's a little bit bigger than a cherry, but definitely smaller than a plum. And it's cute, it's flavorful, it's nice. I like it. So this is the sort of thing that if you see this available at a supermarket, pick it up. You know, I am fully in support of people creating new products to put on the market, especially when they are interesting like this. In case you're wondering what the seed looks like, it's very small and difficult to get the flesh off. It's tightly adhered to the seed. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's the size of a cherry, but it is the shape of a plum seed. A little bit more almond shaped than cherry seed, which would be more round. So cool, you can see that cross even down into the seed. So I think that's about it, guys. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. I would like to give a big shout out to Loftyrex and Smarter Every Day. They are mega patrons over on patreon.com. Patreon.com is basically how I can afford to go on all the adventures I do on this channel. So if you enjoy my series and you want to help support me, check out the link in the description below. If you don't want to go on Patreon, I also have t-shirts for sale like this one here, the Durian Anatomy shirt. That is available on my website, which I also put in the description below. Thanks so much, everybody. See you next time.